Oscar, thank you so much for talking to us for BT Sport. Look, we're just 2 days away now from the biggest fight of the century, arguably. I mean, how excited are you personally about this finally coming together for the second time?
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit frustrating to put it together. Negotiations were not easy. This fight almost never happened. We were so close at one point in just smoothing everything out. And because there's so much that goes behind a fight of this magnitude. And in the last hour, I had to throw a Hail Mary and put this together. So we were extremely happy, and now that we're 2 days away.
Can you believe it's actually happening?
It's exciting, yeah, it's exciting because I know it's going to be an amazing fight. Yeah.
And you've said that this is the first time you've heard Canelo say he's going to knock an opponent out.
Yes.
You've never heard him say that before.
Never.
And where do you think this change in the way he's speaking is coming from? You know, the animosity, the dissatisfaction?
I mean, it's obviously the animosity, the dissatisfaction, but just the fact that Golovkin is attacking Canelo's character, calling him a cheat, because of the whole clenbuterol controversy there. But Canelo, he's had it, and he's fed up, and I love it because he's training harder and smarter, and he wants to go in there right from the first bell and knock him out. So I think this controversy really, sparked something in Canelo.
In both of them, by the sounds of it, yeah.
Both guys are really. I mean, they've gotten under their skin. I think both guys are determined. They're prepared. They're like machines right now, and they just want to go in there and just destroy each other.
Does that extra emotion sometimes bring with it a little bit of danger of exposing yourself potentially to a big shot when you're both or one or the other's in that mindset?
Right.
And as a fighter yourself.
No, absolutely. It can be dangerous. It can work against you. You lose control. You forget about your game plan. You forget about your strategy. But Canelo's a smart individual. He trained hard, and I mean, he's told me, look, I trained hard, but I'm not going to fight angry. I'm going to fight in control. I'm going to fight a smart fight, but I'm going to be in his face, which is, I mean, that's like music to my ears, because I'm a fan of boxing, of both guys. I'm first, and then a promoter. But when I listen to fighters talk that way, it's music to my ears.
That's the fight that you want to see. And exactly. I think I heard you say as well that since the incident, I mean, let's just address that quickly. I know it's been said over and over again about the clenbuterol and the tainted meat, because I guess to a lot of people it sounds like really tainted meat. It sounds like, it does sound like an excuse, and that's obviously what Gennady is saying. If it had been the other way around, and it was a situation, something Gennady had eaten, do you think as a camp, as a team, as a promotion yourself, you'd feel the same way? You'd kind of like throw that out saying, how can that possibly be a justifiable reason? And what I'm saying is, can you see their frustration in the reasoning?
Absolutely. I can see it. And our defense is that the traces of clenbuterol in his system were so minor, they were so minute, that it was not going to affect his performance one way or the other. He was in Mexico before training camp started. He's not following his diet plan or anything. He's out eating somewhere, and he ate some tainted
His
meat.
mind wasn't in that.
But
that
you know
place,
what's funny is that in Mexico, it's normal. I mean, if you were to test 80% of the population, they'll all test positive for clenbuterol. Anybody who eats meat, because it's a big problem in Mexico, and people in Mexico, they actually adore Canelo even more because of all this.
They get it.
Yeah, they get it. I mean, it's normal.
And am I right in saying that he's stopped eating red meat since he went into camp? Is that something you'd said, or he'd cut back significantly on eating red meat because of the risk?
Because that's exactly what he does when he starts training camp.
Oh, anyway.
And so, and he's tested, I think, probably 20 times since then, and he's passed every test with flying colors.
What does a win for Canelo in this fight, if he gets the win, what does it do for him in his career? We know for Triple G, he breaks that record, most consecutive middleweight title defenses. What does this cement in Canelo if he gets this win in terms of his status?
This is definitely this will cement his legacy.
Yeah.
But also it depends how he wins.
Yeah.
I mean, if he goes out there and knocks out Triple G or dominates Triple G, then Canelo can solidify his legacy with this great victory. I think he'll be inching closer to becoming a Hall of Famer when he retires. So this fight here is very important for both guys. Yeah. I strongly feel that that both guys need each other. Yeah. They need each other because I can see 3 fights happening, or 4 fights, or 6 fights. Yeah. Their styles are made for each other, and the beauty about matching both guys together is that, I mean, they're always going to create an exciting fight, no matter what, because styles make fights.
Do you feel like the fan interest is even more than it was the first time? You're a man of the fans. I always see you out amongst, addressing the fans, taking photos and stuff. So you get that feel from them as to how they're feeling and the excitement. Do you feel it's even greater than when they matched up the first time?
A lot greater. Yeah, I mean, a lot greater. I gauge it when like what celebrities call me, or what celebrities are asking for tickets, or even family, like, or I mean, I'm having family that I never even met calling me and telling me they want tickets. So it's quite impressive because people know that this fight is going to be a great fight, and so that's obviously the reason why this fight has just caught fire. It's amazing.
Obviously, this is the big week. Everyone's talking about it. Tell our BT Sport viewers why they should be tuning in this Saturday night to watch this, massive fight take place.
Because you want to be 20 years from now, you're going to remember where you saw the fight, who you saw it with, where you were. I mean, it's that type of fight. It's a can't miss. It calls for just I mean, it's a fight of the century, basically. So, I mean, if you like action, if you like knockdowns, if you like, I mean, at the highest level, and these guys are middleweights throwing bombs and fast. So this is going to be a classic fight.
Goosebumps, can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Oscar, as always, for your time, and we will see you on Saturday night. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.